Okay, guys, no time for my intro. I glitched Doki Doki. Look, Doki Doki Yandere Club. I changed the character files a bit, and I don't know what's going on anymore. You really gotta go check this out. Okay, Beastie the poet. Shut up, you.
No.
What? What's going on? What happened? Why are things different now? What did you do? I can't do my Sayori voice anymore, guys. I'm sorry. My voice is like changing right now, and you guys probably know it. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school we would oversleep more and more frequently and we'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I almost stopped again! But I got you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You were saying you were thinking about ignoring me? That's mean, Beastie! That's not what you say. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine! But you did wait for me after all! I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to! Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Beastie! Have you decided to join a club yet? A club? I already told you, I'm totally not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year! Did I? I'm sure it's possible that in our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry about a little too much about me, but when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college! Your happiness is important to me, you know? And I know you're happy, but I die! The thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years just because you're not used to the real world! You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you! Stop worrying so much, Jesus Christ. Alright. I'll look for clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Well, at least promise you'll try a little! Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything said of her head. School is as ordinary as ever, and it's been over before I knew it. Oh my god, I got hiccups. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of movement. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you! Coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there spacing out till I came in! Honestly, you're even worse than me, so oh shit. Honestly, you're most at me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, you can come to my club! Sayori. Yeah! There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest, the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday that I'd bring a new member! And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything! Don't make promises you can't keep! I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she is so cunning that she has planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori is full of energy and swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new... I need some water or something. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere! Ah, Beastie, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! Oh man, I miss doing their voices. I can't do Monica's voice anymore. I gotta get back into it. I gotta get back into saying ass. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one that made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You must ignore her when she gets moody! Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, oh shit. Anyways, this Natsuki always full of energy! And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club! Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears to be comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Beastie! Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other very well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Beastie! We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me! Or Monica! I'll get the cupcakes! Hey, I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, I got a little excited! Then how about I make some tea? I don't know why I'm laughing! And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have few desks arranged to form a table. A tail. Yes, I get lots of tail. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one. Okay, sorry about that. My headset just disconnected. Hold on, let me make sure it's alright. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I think it's alright. So, as Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay. Oh, shit! Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. But I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated by... Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you consider joining the literature club? That voice crack. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How could you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for the events. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into the literature club, I'm fulfilling that dream. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut to when things start getting interesting because we've already seen all this. Okay, Beastie, are you ready to go? Yeah, lead the way. I follow Monica outside of the classroom and into the hallway. She looks back at me before continuing towards the teacher's offices. We continue for a while until Monica suddenly stops in her tracks. Beastie? Beastie? Monica? You need to quit the literature club. Quit the literature club right after I joined? She and the other girls have been so inviting. What gives? It's dangerous for you to be here. Something's wrong. Monica, what do you mean? I don't understand. I don't think you will understand. But a virus has infected the game. This game? Look, Shmoo, weird things are going to start happening. You need to be safe and stay away from the club. I don't know what Monica is talking about. A virus? A game? Is she okay? We're pretty close to the nurse's office. If you think you need to go there. Are you sure you're feeling okay? Just be careful, Beastie. And don't come to the club tomorrow. It's for your own safety. Monica sighed and walked past in the direction we came from. Even if I don't understand, Monica's words give me the chills. I'm actually a little shaken. I'm shook. Although, if anything, I think I want to go to the literature club even more now. Maybe she used reverse psychology on me? Regardless, Sayori is waiting for me at the front of the school. I better meet up with her. I found Sayori patiently waiting for me outside of the school. With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders about what Monica said earlier. Hey, Sayori, okay? Huh? Oh yeah, I just zoned out for a bit. But that's supposed to be my job! At least I had Sayori to lift my spirits. Still though, I'm interested to know what's going to happen if I go at the club tomorrow. Hi again, Beastie. You should have run away on us. Monica turned and left to the other side of the room. I'm back at the literature club. To apparent dismay, I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Beastie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you. That being said, I'm very happy you decided to join us. I'm happy Beastie joined us too. I think he's really gonna liven up the club. Hey Beastie, maybe you want to... Don't worry guys! Beastie always gives his best as long as he's having fun! He helps me with busy work without me even asking. We're cooking and cleaning my room! How dependable. Can I, have you, what? What? Oh, yo, Yuri, what? Oh, sorry, I misspoken, what was that about? Oh, yeah, it's just kind of weird sometimes, which I think you should focus more on me than her. Actually, I think he should spend more time with me. We both like manga, and this is the literature club after all. Sayori and Natsuki seem to be staring each other down, and Yuri is staring all of us from the corner of the room. Glancing at Monica, I see she's looking out the window, but I'm sure she can hear our conversation. It looks like it's up to me to remedy the situation. Hey, I'll spend some time with everyone today, Yuri included. Yuri's head perks up. She heard that. Neither Sayori nor Natsuki seemed truly happy with the compromise, but it's the best I could do. From across the room, Monica stared at me and shook her head disapprovingly. Okay, fine. But I get to go first. No, I spent time with her first! And we're back to square one. Monica finally decides to walk toward us. I can only hope she's going to try and help me. Hey guys, how about we give our new club member a bit of space? This is his first meeting after all. It was actually impressive just how quickly Monica changed her expression and tone. Now you're just trying to steal Beastie away from me! Hey, here's my fight first! And I also want to body in the club, so it's mine! If I may, but I need to calm down. Beastie, these girls are intimidating you. Just come with me. Monica got closer and whispered to me. I told you, Beastie, you shouldn't have never come back here. You know, I'm starting to think she was right. I think I should have heeded her advice from yesterday. Monica, you're awfully close to Beastie right now. I think you're just jealous that he never wanted to spend time with you. Yeah, don't butt into this, Monica. I don't care if you're the club president. Monica gave me a glance as if to say to get out of here. Even if I was misinterpreting what she was trying to say, I think I'd better leave. The girls were distracted, yelling at Monica, so I quietly left the room and mounted the words, "Thank you, Monica," on my way out. Despite the school rules, I ran down the hallway as fast as I could, always worrying about if I look back I see the other girls following me. After leaving the school, I ran back into my house and stayed there for the rest of the day. Oh, I don't want to do. Oh my god, I feel like Sierra's gonna like jump out of the closet or some shit. Monica was clearly right about what Monica was clearly right about what she had said before. I shouldn't have gone to the club. But why is this all happening? I've known Sayori for years, and she's never acted like that. Yuri and Natsuki seem to be behaving strangely as well. In the midst of my thoughts, the doorbell rang. I'm not expecting anybody, which means it can only be one thing. One of the girls are here. Oh no, I don't want to do this! I don't want to. Thinking it over, Sayori's the only one who knows where I live, so it must be her. I go downstairs, but I'm still not sure to open the door or not. I don't think I'm comfortable being alone with Sayori after today. I know you're in there, Macy! Open the door, please! Oh god, what do I do? Please! I've decided that door is staying closed, locked, and sealed. At least I thought until the door started to open. I know you were here! I know where you keep your key, Beastie! Under the doormat! In retrospect, that might not have been the best place to hide it. I try to act natural as Sayori takes a couple of steps into the house. Oh, hello, Sayori. What is it that brings you here at this hour? I don't think I did a very good job. I just really want to see you, Beastie! Fuck me after I scared you away from the club! Oh, don't worry about it. I just wasn't feeling very well. You seemed fine this morning! Yeah, I must have caught something during class. I fake a cough, but I don't think she buys it. Beastie! Are you lying to me? Are you really upset for lying to me? I don't like the sound of that. The tone of her voice throws me off too. Oh my god, I'm actually shaking. I'm shook! Of course not. It's just a little cold, that's all. Sayori continues to look at me with doubt. Let me nurse you back to health then? No, really. No, Beastie, let me help you! Wait, hold on, what did this say? Okay, no, it's not really needed, it's getting late and... No, Beastie, let me help you! I insist! Wait, no, I should give her a new voice when she does that. I insist! Okay, that's better. That is a face I've never seen Sayori make in my life. It creeped me out. Sayori, please leave. I have to go to bed. But you're sick, Beastie! You need someone on your side! Someone like me, though! Be by your side forever! Words weren't even working. She was far too insistent. I didn't want to do this, but I felt like I had no other choice. I quickly pushed Sayori out of the back out the door and closed it instantly. She drops the key and fell back so it was on the side of my door. I locked it quietly and picked up the spare key and hid it somewhere else later. Beastie! Sorry, Sayori. I don't want to pass my cold on to you. I don't care about getting sick, Beastie! I just want to be near you! I didn't say another word. I just walked back upstairs and prayed that she nor anyone else would try to get into my house again. Now let me explain. I don't want to be here, but I need to learn about what's going on, and the only person that knows about this is Monica. So my plan is to enter the club room quickly, convince Monica to go somewhere else with me, and have her inform me on what the hell is happening. She took a couple deep breaths and counted down. 3. Counted down from 3, and I opened the classroom door. Beastie! Oh no! Not good. And Monica's not even fucking here. That's just great. Oh fucking hell! Why did you do this, Beastie? I was waiting for you, Beastie. Don't worry about last night, Beastie. I forgive you. It's impossible to stay mad at you after all. I skipped class to get in the club room early just to make sure you didn't get here before me. I want to spend every second I can with you. They kept fighting and pushing each other to get closer to me. I backed away, but they were adamant. Beastie, I need to tell you all that all myself to go to be close to you. Beastie, don't spend any of your precious time with that whore. Focus on your attention, and only me! Beastie, your body is so nice, so toned, well built. Your skin is marvelous. I just love to open you up and crawl around in it. Beastie, love me, Beastie! The girls continued to mindlessly shout. At this point, my back was against the door, and I had walked through moments before. It's just like what happened yesterday. It's worse than yesterday, far worse. Wait a minute, everyone. Everybody, they all quieted down. Where's Monica? They remained quiet. You're really concerned for someone like her. She could never love you as much as I do. I began to fear the worst. What happened to Monica? These 3, they wouldn't have. They're obviously crazy, but there's no way. Suddenly the door I was leaning against opened, caused me to stumble backwards in the hallway. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, Beastie. Now let's get out of here. Monica grabs on my wrist and starts pulling me runs down the hall, pulling me with her. We need to hide. For a girl, Monica can run pretty fast. I had a hard time keeping up with her. Monica and I found a classroom on a different floor to hide in. They wouldn't find us here. We were worked up and sweaty running here. I have plenty of energy left from the sheer adrenaline. Monica, please tell me what's going on. Monica was panting, but she looked up at me. Keep your voice down. I don't want them to hear you. Oh my god, I'm shaking like hell. I just need to take some deep breaths. What is it that's wrong with them? It's hard to explain, but I don't fully understand. I just know that some evil person inflicted our world and changed their behavior. And who and how? Like I said, it's hard to explain. Just be glad that we found a place alone. We need to be away from them. I know that we do, but is there any way to put them back to normal? Well, I don't know. There has to be a way. I can't let Sayori and the others act like this forever. But Beastie, don't worry about them right now. What do you mean? Don't you think we have bigger concerns? What could be possibly a bigger concern than right now? Well, I think us just being alone like this is kind of nice. Oh my god! Monica, what are you? No. Ah! You scared the shit out of me! The music just scared the shit out of me.
Face.
Come on, Beastie. Don't you just want to enjoy the moment we have right now? After all, I feel like you and I haven't gotten to really know each other since you joined the club. Why don't we just talk for a while? This day cannot go on any worse. Can't get any worse. If Monica is infected, just like the others, I truly have no one to turn to. This place isn't safe. I have to run again. This time stopping for nothing. I quickly dashed to the doorway and into the hall. In the hall, who do I meet? Other who to avoid more than anything. There he is! Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri were all waiting in the hallway, right outside the door! I just have the worst luck. You don't have to run away, Beastie! I just want to nurture you! I heard the door behind me open and Monica joining the back. 4 girls quickly had me surrounded. This wasn't good. Where was I supposed to go? Monica and Natsuki were on the other sides of me. Sayori and Yuri on the other. To me, left was a wall. To my right was a window. If I was fast enough, daring to escape through the window. Monica ran down the set of stairs that we were running, but it would still be a 1-story drop. I might be scared, but it tells me this is the best chance of survival. I quickly open the window and hop out the ledge, looking down, but see some bush that potentially landed. Not the best plan, but I admit this is dire in this situation. Beastie, no! Without further hesitation, I did it. I jumped out the window into the bushes. It hurt like a bitch, but I was still able to stand up. More importantly, I was able to run. I did. In the direction I knew of the school, not towards my house, not to anywhere I knew. Just ran and never stopped. Who was responsible for changing the girls like this? Whoever the evil person is that Monica is talking about, I need to undo their actions. I need to take back what they did and stop this. I need you to take back what you did. Get rid of this mod. Delete it.
Delete this. Yandere Club still.
Okay, it's still the same. So, I hope you all enjoyed Doki Doki Yandere Club. I'm sorry it was such a short video, but I did want to try out Doki Doki mod, and boy was that fun! So, I hope you all enjoyed that episode. Please sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what I should do in the next episode. Be sure to, God damn it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what I should do next in my next episode. Be sure to hit that bell button to be alerted of all my new posts. I'll see you in the next episode. Beast out!